I'm supposed to look like you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
It's really true, is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Because, guys, 33 years ago, I was a dumbass. But today, 33 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smartass. Yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all of that to say this. There's a lot of people out there struggling, a lot of people out there who need help, and a lot of people out there who feel like no one is listening. I want to let everyone know that I am listening and I am here to help you. So if anyone needs help, please, please, please reach out. All my services to you are free. If anyone thinks my book can help them, because I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and you can go to my website, www.geripetito.com, and if you want it in audio with my voice, you can get that through my website only. I didn't want Simon & Schuster to do my book in audio because it was my story, my heart, and I needed it to have my voice. So my producer, Ruben, he's now doing that. He's with Iron Horse Films. If anybody wants their book done in audio, please reach out to me about that as well. Okay? Please subscribe to the Geri Petito Show YouTube channel. Before I introduce my incredible guest, I need to give some of my sponsors a shout out. Okay, we've got Stormin Norman Selden, 732-245-4777, www.storminnormanselden.com, booking dozens of attractions for concerts and performances on venues of all sizes. He's got from a 5 to 12-piece band, guys, all right, and he's an incredible pianist. And he's going to be teaching now a lot of seniors who are home doing nothing how to play the piano, okay? A lot of people don't know this, but he helped get Larry Chance back in the day started. Larry Chance from the Earls, the song Remember Then. We love you, Larry. You were like family to me. Rest in peace. Then we've got Ken Ryan and Linda Garofalo, The Way It Used to Be, singing songs from the 50s to the 80s, a tribute show to the greatest music and voices of all time. I want to give a shout out to both him and Linda. They're beautiful people. They do so many fundraisers. They're amazing. And he even sings Elvis for me. And then last but certainly not least today, we have John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer-songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit network created for the creative. His Facebook group page, Entertainment Luncheon South. He's also the partner in the Joey D and Johnny B Rockin' Oldies Band. And I want to give a huge shout out to him and his wife, Linny, because they do this entertainment luncheon once a month by invite only. Costs you $20, you get a meal and you get entertainment, and they don't keep a penny of it. So thank you for doing that for all the entertainers out there. So without any further ado, guys, I do want to say this. If anyone really, truly, truly cannot afford my book, please, please reach out to me about that as well. I'm here to help you. Okay, so without any further ado, first, I would like to introduce my cool guest co-host today, Heston Cleveland. Say hello.
Hey, everybody.
So, Heston, why don't you do the honors and introduce your beautiful mom properly?
Okay. My mom is a 70s female vocalist that has returned back on the scene. Uh, Album reissued 5 years ago, going strong. Um, we now have 6 new songs, 3 new videos. Her name is Carrie Cleveland, and her story is Carrie Cleveland, 45 years in the making, the rebirth of Carrie Cleveland. We have over 2 million streams on Spotify. Collectively on YouTube, we have over 1 million views. We have a show coming this Saturday. My mom is 83 years old and going strong. Carrie Cleveland.
Carrie
Hello.
Cleveland, hello, sweetie.
Hello.
So, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great. We were rushing today, so uh, we glad we made it. Thank you, and thanks for inviting us.
Okay, it's my honor. You guys are honoring me today. So, you have quite a story, and we'll talk about, of course, what's going on today, but I want to go back in time a little bit. Okay? So, you performed with your husband, correct?
Yes.
Tell us a little about that. Tell us his name and what you guys did.
Well, we got married. He liked to play drums. He started a group. He wasn't always in
A drummer.
he wasn't always a drummer. He started taking lessons from playing on organ, and he started playing the organ. And we got together with friends, and they started a band. I was later in the group. They got where they would call me up to introduce me as their vocalist. And we started from there, and we started getting more and more jobs.
What was it called? What was the name of the group?
The Creative Set.
Wait, say that again, please.
The Creative Set.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And we just played around in clubs, and
They toured all over the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, playing in hotels and supper clubs. I was like a teenager when this was all going on. So in like 1978 to 1980, my dad decided to do a album. And Jerry, we lived in a small house, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. And my dad set the acoustics up in the bathroom. So I can remember time to time going outside and using the alternative bathroom, which was a avocado tree.
Oh my gosh, I love avocados. You were peeing on my avocados?
You know, growing up, it was interesting. I didn't really realize how good they were until the reissue, but people, the likes of Tower Power, Pete Escovedo, Sheila E., Too Short, In Vogue, they all came to my dad's studio.
They
And
did?
it was, yeah. My dad was, they were good. Jerry. They were really good.
Wait, what? Tell us
Uh,
your dad's name again.
Bill Cleveland.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, he was pretty, popular in the Bay Area. Of course, social media wasn't really there
Right,
then,
right.
but they had a following. You know, I became the sound man. I would go, my a few of my buddies, we would go with my father and set up the equipment because he had a organ, an actual organ, instead of the small synthesizers.
Oh,
We would put it on an organ dolly where four people had to carry it. And I
what?
can remember one time we were at this club and we couldn't get in the front door. And my dad said, "Come on, let's go around back." And I'm like, "Dad, what about the organ?" He said, "Son, if they can lift that organ, they can have it. We can't stop them."
Oh my gosh.
That's how big it was. Um, and I didn't, my genre of music was funk. I was Parliament, George Clinton,
Okay.
Funkadelic. That was my genre that I listened to. But they were good enough that I could stand it. I would go. Sometimes my friends would hang out with us, or I'd take a date and we'll go. And I would always tell them, my mom could sing. I'm not saying it because it's my mom. She could sing. And when they started playing, they would look at me and go, "Wow, your mom could sing." And I would always go, "I told you, you know. Um, but I took it all for granted. My dad even taught three of my friends how to play the keyboards, and all three of them have platinum music now.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Wow, you got to let me
one
know.
of them, one of them passed, but one's name is Keenan Foster. He remade. They did a remake of Sarah Smile. I got to send that to you.
You
You
do.
got to hear that.
Amazing.
So we come to one day. I moved in with my mom because my stepfather was pretty sick. But no, I'm jumping. Okay, when my father died in '94, my mom said she wanted to keep all the dates because they had bookings 4 years in advance. So she says, "I'm going to do all I can to keep all the dates." So
Oh,
she knew a lot of local musicians in the Bay Area. So she did, she kept going. But then back then they didn't respect a female band leader.
no?
So it was tension between the musicians. They wanted more money, and my mom would say, "I book the jobs, I bring the equipment, I tell you what you get." So she got mad and said, "I don't need this. I quit." So
Now,
the last time she had sung
was when?
was her wedding anniversary when she got married to my stepfather, Wayne Meadows Sr.
What year? What
Um,
year was that about?
2000, 2001.
Okay, so wait, hold that thought. So mom continued to sing even after dad died until about 2000, right?
No, yeah,
All
that's
right,
it.
about
Yeah.
that. Okay. So, okay, continue.
So um, she decided, well, I'm done. And she lived her life, with Wayne. Wayne was a good guy.
Okay, good.
I became to love him.
Okay.
I look at it. We were born on the same day.
Oh,
And I hated it because we were so much alike. We would argue. We would argue, and I'd get mad and go to my room. And after an hour, my phone would ring, and he would go, "You still mad at me?
aw.
I love, I love you. Come in here." And I get mad and stomp and go sing, you know. So it's a senior citizen place where we live. And at the time, I wasn't a senior citizen, so I had to duck and hide a lot of
Right,
times.
right.
I was looking on my phone, and Beanie Babies showed up. My mom collected Beanie Babies. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. So she's I won't say hoarder, but she keeps a lot of things. So she's got bags and bags of Beanie Babies. And I run to her. I say, "Look, Mom, this Beanie Baby is worth $2,500." So, we started going through them.
Oh, good.
And, nothing became of it. I think we spent about 3 or 4 hours. She says, "I'm tired. I'm going to bed." So she went to bed, and I was doing my online thing. And I knew that they had a box of original copies. So I Googled, I said, "How much is an original copy of Carrie Cleveland's music?" And it said $450.
Really?
And yeah, I'm like, we got we got 50. So, I'm on eBay and I'm scrolling. This one sold for 300, this one sold for that, 45 sold for this. So I'm adding it up. And I got to 25,000. I ran in the room and I'm like, "Mom." And she told me to shut up and get out the room.
She didn't want to sell, you didn't want to
No,
sell the music?
I just wasn't interested at the time. You know, um, what happened? One of Heston's friends, he wanted a couple of records because he was collecting uh, records. So he went out and he was telling Heston, "Well, I can sell some." So he sold, was it two? How many?
He put five.
He put five in and he sold them. But of course, we never got the money for it. But from that, it started showing where our records had people were interested in it. And that's when we found out for sure that they was going for sale.
So
You
what?
know, Jerry, I wasn't into social media, and the record store that my friend put the records in um, got a call from a guy named Chris Webb, which is Kalita Records, and they specializing in uh, unsigned artists and unsigned music, reissuing like Bay Area funk music. So he called and he says, "I would love to reissue your mom's music." And I said, well, a friend of mine suggested, "Why not? You're not doing nothing with it." So I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So as we were going through the process, he sent me a letter saying, "You need to do a cease and desist. These people are selling your mom's music." And we had no idea, you know. So I copied down what he told me to say, and I sent it to him. And one guy said, "Well, okay, I'm not selling the records anymore, but could I please sell the downloads?" I said, "No, I'm here." So we have a signed contract with a record label. No.
Oh, wow.
So, after that, next thing I know, the records come and the CDs, and we're jumping up and down, hollering and screaming. And then the press release came out, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So I jumped in the car. That was our best stereo we had a brand new car. I put the CD on, and we live on a long highway where it goes like through 5 cities. So I just turned out the complex and started driving. And Make Love to Me, the remix came on. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is good. So I turned it up and I kept driving. And I came back, I'm like, Mom, this is really good, So um, the record label explained to me, okay, I spent 12,000 on the album and the CD. The cover is beautiful. It has a lot of you open up the cover and it has pictures all in it and the bio. So he said I spent 12,000, and at the time the time period was 3 months. So after he recouped, we split the hard copies 50-50 and 80-20 on the downloads.
Very cool.
So we made a profit, in
That's
3 months.
pretty
I'm
cool,
like,
Heston.
wow. So the next 6 months, I'm all excited. I'm like, wow, we're gonna make some money. And the check came, and I cried.
Aw.
And I called him. I said, what is this? He says, we burnt it up. But then we still had original copies.
Okay.
So at the time when my stepfather passed, we had to pay the bills. My mom lost $2,000 a month income. So we're trying to figure out how to recover. I had recently stopped working due to spinal stenosis. I was a route supervisor for Apple, the buses that worked for Apple. So I had went on disability.
So you had to sell the music.
Yeah. So we live in, like I said, close to the Bay Area,
Right.
which San Francisco, Haight-Ashbury, and then Berkeley, all the vintage record stores, everything. So I would call them, hey, my name is Heston Cleveland. My mom's name is Geri Cleveland. We had a album in 1978. I have a few copies with no fingerprints, so they would hold on. When they put me on hold, I already knew we sold them. So they'll come back on, yeah, Heston, come on in. So we would go in and give them to the shopper, and they would go have their meeting. We would thumb through the records and, oh, remember this one, remember that one, and we would sell them. My mom would take a picture holding the album with the
sure.
buyer of the album,
So
and we would
wait, I have a question for you because we have to play one of the songs in a minute. I have a question for you. Did you sell everything or did you keep a little bit?
we got a couple.
Okay.
My mom, it was funny. My mom on her 60th birthday gave out albums.
Okay.
I mean, hundreds. It was
Okay.
a couple of hundreds she gave away.
Okay.
We had to call and ask for them back.
Okay. All right, hold that thought. All right. Producer, let's play one of the songs. All right, hold that thought, Heston.
He said they have.
About that beautiful song, Carrie.
Thank you.
Tell us about it.
Well, you know, that particular song, I remember recording it, and I didn't hear it anymore. I've heard all of Take a Moment, Make Love to Me. Make Love to Me was always my favorite. But later on, a few years later, my son talked with someone, and they asked us if we could use it in a movie. So we told them, of course. And we listened to it. It seemed like to me, I had never heard that song before. And you know, now they wanting me to sing it. I'm singing it now. I'm relearning it because I didn't realize that song is really a beautiful song. I just love it. And now it's like I'm trying to relearn it.
Okay, it's beautiful. When was so you're doing a show soon, aren't you?
You know what? I'm on a program for
Saturday.
Saturday, and of all times, my throat just stopped. It just crack, 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 and I'm trying to buy stuff for my throat.
Okay, I can tell you what to get. I just have tons of it, and it's also in here. It's called Throat Coat Lozenges and Throat Coat Tea. It's all organic. My tea is here. I've been sucking on my lozenges all day.
Throat coat tea.
And lozenges. You have to get both for her, and it's organic. Okay, go online and order it ASAP, or go Whole Foods has them. Okay, CVS carries the tea, not the lozenges, but you've got to order both.
Okay, well, when we leave here, we're on a mission.
Okay,
Because
make some calls and go online, because I'm telling you, a singer told me about this years ago, because I had a lot of issues with my throat, and I live on this stuff, okay?
I sure hope we can find it because it's like for Saturday, and I'm excited.
Okay, but you could order it. If you call even Whole Foods, if you have a Whole Foods near you, and if they have it, they can ship it overnight. So make some phone calls. Have him make some phone calls, okay?
Okay,
And the
thank you
tea,
so
like I
much.
said, if you have a CVS near you, they carry the tea. All right, so
Okay.
now,
There is one.
Carrie,
Yeah.
so when was the last time you performed?
Oh, what was the last time?
February.
February.
So how did you feel? How did you do?
You know, I didn't have a problem then. It's been a while. I'm saying it's probably my nerve because I haven't done it in so long. And I have people coming to see me, haven't seen me in a long
Right,
time. And I
right.
guess it's all in my head, I guess. But
Right.
my throat, I lose my throat completely.
Okay.
And I'm just hoping that things will work out because I've been singing and practicing, and I sound great. But
Yep.
but this weekend is like it's
Okay,
not
but
working.
all right, Heston, it's your job. Throat coat, baby.
I got it. I'm on it.
All right. So now, Heston, I want to, before we play the next song, I want to ask you, I want you to go back to what you were saying, because this is kind of funny. So you had to ask the people she gave the records to for the records back?
Yeah, you know, because they understood the
Sure.
financial situation we were in,
Sure.
and it was a close friends, and they would, you know, we go over there. My mom makes tea cakes, so she would make tea cakes and trade them.
That's funny.
We go sit there, you know, have a little tea, some tea cakes or whatever, laugh and talk, and we would go, and then we would go to the record store and sell them.
Nice.
They were fighting over them, you
That's
know.
nice. That's nice.
We ended up getting interviewed by a local newspaper. And with that article, we built up, we were on Fox News twice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then we were on a local television show, Good Day Sacramento. You could find that episode on YouTube, or you could, when you Google Carrie Cleveland, it's under songstress, 82-year-old songstress coming
Songstress.
back.
I love it. So, all right, Heston,
And
I have a question for you. A question for you. Hold on. I have a question for you. Do you still do sound for them or any of that?
no, my
Okay.
sound is talking.
Yeah, I could tell.
You know, I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all. And then my mom is so good. I tell them, if this was your mom, wouldn't you?
She's
You know,
amazing.
and a lot of people go, yeah. You know, I okay, to get back to the record label.
Okay, make it
He
short and sweet because we got to play another song.
okay, I got mad at him because they stopped promoting my mom.
Oh,
And I'm like, why do you stop? Because people were emailing me, sending me message in my DM on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Man, I just heard your mom's song and blah, 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 blah. So I'm telling him, I said, why did you stop? He says, come on, Heston. Your mom at the time, 78 years old. She not making any more music. She not performing.
okay,
I have to move on to my next artist.
okay.
So just so happened, I reconnected with a few friends because I was in, you know, we had a record label 30 years ago. We were trying to push rappers out and do everything. So when I moved out here, I lost contact with everybody. So they saw us on the local news, Fox News, and reached out to me. And to make a long story short, we reconnected with a conscious rapper.
Okay,
He has a website called Hip Learning where he goes to the schools and rap lessons. He talks about gas, water.
okay.
He's a vegan. He does everything.
I'm a
His name is
vegan. Yep.
Narukwana. We went to Juneteenth festival with
All
him,
right.
and
Okay.
we met his friends. So one of his friends, K.E. Durham of Black Nova, asked, could he, you know, man, would you like to come to my studio? I would love to do some music with your mom. My mom wasn't singing at the
Okay.
time. So I asked her, I said, Mom, what do you think? So we went to the studio, and the first couple of times we went, oh, I'm like, this is not going to work. But then the third time we went, she hit that note. He jumped up out the seat and ran down the hallway. He was like,
Oh,
oh my God.
that's
And I'm like,
great.
we back.
That's great.
So there goes the videos. And the next song you're about to play is, I believe, Make Love to Me, the remix.
Okay,
Ricardo
producer.
Love.
Wait, hold on. Producer, he wants to play a specific song. Which one is it?
I think you have it. You
Yeah,
have
but
it.
which one? But we have a bunch of them. So which one do you want us to play now?
Oh, well, you know what? No, I'm going to shut up and let you play the
All
one
right,
you
so
want.
play whichever one, Ruben. The second one we have. It's fine.
Hold my hand. Sometimes it's me. Whisper softly, speak word to me. Make me feel you good tonight. Kiss me. When I feel the need, make love to me. You get away
That song is beautiful. Please tell us about it, Carrie.
Well, Heston talks better than me. He explains stuff a little better than
Okay,
me.
go ahead. Come on, Heston.
She sings, I talk.
Okay, come on.
Okay, that was where I was getting to with K.E. Durham. He has a group called Black Nova. It's him and Ricardo Love. Ricardo Love is, I guess you could say, a studio musician, and he's a top-notch engineer. He ended up relocating to Las Vegas. I just happened to have a friend that I reconnected with through all this social media. He needed an engineer. So he was so thankful. He says, man, I want to rip your mom's vocals and put them on another track. So we like, yeah. And long story short, that's one of the remixes he did. And like you said, it's beautiful. That is a beautiful remake. We did the show. I ended up meeting with a guy that I was in the rap group with, and he has a thing called Buku,
Okay.
and that's Black Unity Conference Universal. We do community work. We do shows. We have guest speakers. We have food giveaways. The show in February, we had a doctor speak. They gave away food. They gave away EpiPens. They showed you how to do LLC, grant writing, do all that. And in between, they're saying music is the message. People learn more through the music than you just telling them. So my mom is always a featured artist. A few other people are featured artists, and that's enough to keep my mom busy. You know, we've been offered to go overseas to do Europe, you know, and my mom like, no, no, no. So we're staying local, keeping busy, just having fun.
Just having fun. And Mom, are you having fun?
Yes, I'm having fun. Like I say, I'm really excited about Saturday. If we could just work it out. I'm really nervous and excited.
So I feel bad. I wanted to ask you to do a little a cappella for me, but I don't want to do that because your throat is not well. I was hoping you could have honored us all with that.
Well, I have a slow one. I don't know how it sounds, but
You gonna try? Take a moment.
um,
Okay, try.
Come on.
take a moment, think of all these tears, yeah, that I shed for you over the years, and maybe you realize that I love you. See how my voice?
But
That's
it's
enough.
but listen to me.
That-
Listen to me.
It's
I
really-
can hear what's happening. You need some throat coat, but your voice is still beautiful.
Yeah,
Her voice still sounds the same.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh. All right, Saturday's going to be great. It's up to him. Throat coat, baby. You better get this stuff from Mom.
I'm on it. And you know what? When this all goes down, you're going to be the first person I call to tell you how everything.
That's right, and I'm expecting it. So listen, let's play another song. Come on, producer. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Divine noise.
They're prone to sleep on the unknown and forget you when you're gone.
2022, Black Nova, featuring Miss Geri Cleveland. Tap, tap, Miss Geri, awake from your beauty nap.
That this disco queen is back on the scene, doing what you never seen. So fresh, so clean, divine noise.
Get 'em, mama.
Back from a beauty nap, the world changes in a snap, but I never lost my place. In all of this time and space, you still haven't figured out how the tortoise bends the race. I'll make sure never again you miss my face. Vintage, I'll show you how to maintain class. Always sustains. Must be beauty and praise. Hear the voice of wisdom. I am the heat of the flame. Pink game.
The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
You can't see me.
shut up with the high beams.
Blazing on the high beam.
Living on the high beams. The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
You can't see me.
shut up with the high
Blazing
beams.
on the high beam. They say hard times are coming, but not for this woman. I've already paid my dues. Gonna kick my feet up when things start to heat up and watch the rest of you. I took a break for a half of a century.
A half of a century. A half of a century.
In 2022, you'll mention me. I'm for your well-being. That's heartfelt. That's why I clear a trapping house with a switch and cavill. 4 scores and 1. I can teach your father how to be a better son. Back with Black Nova on a natural high. So tired of being so alive.
The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
You can't see me.
shut up with the high beams.
Blazing on the high beam.
Living on the high beams. The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
You can't see me.
shut up with the high beams.
Blazing on the high beam.
Living on the high
Yeah.
beams. Black Nova's in the building.
Now, Miss Cleveland, you can't be taking no more beauty naps.
That's for sure. Back for 44 more.
We're a match made in heaven. Yeah.
And
We're so good together. We're so good together. The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
you can't see me.
shut up with the high beams.
Blazing on the high beam.
Living on the high beams. The fumes from the phone don't expire. Here to set your hearts on fire. Miss Carrie,
You can't see me.
shut up with the high beams.
Blazing on the high beam.
Living on the high beams.
As long as you're alive, it's your time. I'm making the best of mine.
So, Carrie, listen.
Yes.
I love that song.
That
Do you remember about what year it was?
was last year.
So, wait. Stop. She sang that song last year?
Yeah.
Wait.
See, that's just one part of 45 years in the making.
Hold on.
That's-
Wait, mister. She recorded this song a year ago.
Yes.
All right, continue.
When we went to the Juneteenth,
Yep.
we met K.E. Durham, and he asked us, would we come into the studio and do some work? So I'm just drilling into him, drilling him. explaining our story, doing our story, and he came up with that concept. I took a break for a half of a century, and we're back now. We're so high you can't see me.
That's insane.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the video.
Okay, so you
You
have
need to see the
you have got,
video.
listen to me. You got to email me the video somehow.
Oh
You got to
yeah.
get me that video. All right. First of all, Carrie, we got to play another song. But listen to me. That is incredible. That is amazing, off the charts, incredible. How did you do that a year ago? Carrie, answer me. Don't look at him. How did you do that a year ago?
They got me to sing, and I had nothing to do with that. I call him a play son. He is the one that did that song.
No, you
and
sang it. All right, let's play another song. All right, producer. Wow.
That's not my mom.
Through the darkest nights of sorrow,
That's not her.
brightest days of joy, there's a guiding hand that leads.
Hold on. Heston, you wanted me to stop that?
That's not her song.
That's what I thought. Okay, I knew there was something going on with the emails. That song came in your email.
It did?
Yes. So, all right, forget that song.
I never heard that song.
Okay, something happened because when he was playing them, I questioned it. We were talking about it. All right, play the
Yeah.
next one, Ruben. Yes?
Yeah, you played
Alright.
that one, but that's good.
If you're down and you don't want to be, yeah, fall in love. The love will set you free. Every day, take some time.
If you're down and you don't want to be, yeah, fall in love. Love will set you free. Every day, take some time, yeah, make some love. Love will free your mind.
Carrie, that was beautiful. What year was that done?
Ooh, 78.
Beautiful. Doesn't sound any different, the voice, than the one that was just done a year ago.
Oh, thank you.
But I mean that. I mean, I hope you hear that when you hear your music. Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what
You
I'm
know
saying?
what, Jerry? I'm gonna tell you this. I get up every day and tell her that, and she doesn't believe me. Now, every interview we've done, thanks to our mutual friend Caden Gordon.
That's right. Caden, baby, give him a shout out. That young man is amazing.
Hey, he's the man.
That's
okay?
right. That's right.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Caden Gordon. He's the man. When he told me how old he was, I dropped my phone.
That's right. The youngest guy out there doing the most incredible stuff. I love you, Caden Gordon. I do. All right. He's amazing. So, but let me back to your mom for a minute. Carrie, when you
Yes.
hear your songs, like you just heard that, right? What do you think?
You know, this is the one that was in the movie.
Yes.
I did it for the, I sung it, and I didn't realize, you know how you do something a while and it's been a while? It's like,
It's gonna be fun.
when they played it from the movie, I just couldn't believe it. And now when they show it, it's like I'm relearning it because I couldn't believe I liked this. I really like that song, and that's the one that I'm trying my best to do Saturday.
But listen, all right, listen to my question. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. When you hear your songs, you're singing them, whether it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, or a year ago. What do you think about them? Pretend it's someone else, and you're hearing that song. What would you say about the singer?
Well, that one, I love it.
Okay.
I love that one.
No, she's asking.
I'm asking you what you think
Listen,
about
when you listen
the
to
singer.
it, when you listen to it, what do you think about the lady singing it?
Yes.
Not you, the lady singing
Yes,
it.
the voice. What do you think about it?
Well, my son always pushing me, but I like it. But when I'm, it's kind of hard. It's hard for me to believe people. I'm not a great.
Okay, forget
believer.
people. Carrie, listen to me. I'm doing this for a reason right now. Forget what
Okay.
other people think or say or
Okay.
any of that. Forget what I said. Forget what Heston's saying. Forget it. You're alone in your house. That song comes on the radio. You don't know the singer. What do you think about that singer singing your song?
I like it.
You should love it.
Yeah, thank you.
And this
like
is
it.
why
You
this
know-
is what? Go ahead, Heston.
I have a radio show, and I play her music on Spotify.
Okay?
We have a show called the Indie Hookup. We're
Yep.
on 8 different radio stations,
Okay.
and we support independent artists.
Yep.
Of course, my mom music is embedded in the hour from
Okay.
time to time, and she'll hear it and she'll go, "That sounds so beautiful. I'm as good as they are."
Good.
And I'll
Good. You need to. And I'm going to tell you why this is important, Carrie, and why I was driving this point home. Okay? Because God gave you one of the most incredible gifts. I don't know too many women your age that sang back then and sing now that still sound the same. A lot of them sound incredible. They're all, I'm not saying they're not. But your voice didn't change. That's what's blowing my mind.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Okay, and I'm not just saying, I don't just say things to say things. You just blew me away today.
Thank you.
Okay,
now,
so
Mom, let me tell you something. I don't know Jerry that well, but I know this. She is 100% New Yorker.
yes,
And most New Yorkers tell it like it
Yes.
TIE.
yes.
And she telling you, Jerry, say that one more time.
All right, I'm going to say it again. There are a lot of singers out there that are still amazing at your age. Okay, a lot of them. But I don't know any who sang 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and a year ago that still sound the same. Your voice did not change. It's incredible. You blew me away today. So, Gordon, thank you, baby. Hayden Gordon, we love you. All right? So, I mean it. So,
Thank you.
all right. So now listen, we're coming to the close of the show, guys. I'm going to give you each the mic, and I hope Mom can say some closing words for everybody out there listening, okay? And then I'm going to have you, Heston, say some closing words. So, Mom, take the mic.
Okay.
What would you like to say in closing?
I have enjoyed this recording very much. You don't know what you have just done for me, because like what was going on today with me not being able to do my song the way I was very depressed, and you just made my day. And I'm gonna go and find this stuff, and I'm gonna look for you to call you to thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you.
You just
And I would
touched
love
my
to
heart.
meet you.
Listen, you just touched my heart. I would love to hug you one day too. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Heston, I don't think you could top that, but try.
You know what? First of all, I have to thank Hayden
That's
Gordon
right.
once again for putting us together.
That's right.
I love your tenacity. Oh my God, Jerry, you are the queen. I want to thank all of your audience in advance. Go out, support Carrie Cleveland. Go to her Spotify page. Go to YouTube. We're on all platforms. 45 years in the making, the rebirth of Carrie Cleveland.
Well, I want to first of all say thank you to both of you, okay, for honoring me today. And Caden, I love you, man. I want to thank you both for honoring me today. Thank you for being my guest co-host, Heston, okay? Very cool, baby. All right? And Mom, Carrie Cleveland.
Thank you very much.
You're amazing. You are absolutely ridiculously amazing. Okay? I mean that. So I got to see that video.
I'll be calling you back.
Let me know. And let me
Let
know if you get the throat coat. But this is what we're going to do today. I'm going to read a poem out of my book. And the reason why is because I want everybody out there to know they all have something to offer, okay? Everyone is born with a gift. And this lady right here just proved it, baby, that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how many years ago you did something, and you can still do it. This lady just proved it, okay? So this poem I wrote is called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. And I want everybody out there questioning their worth, or if they have anything to offer, to know you do, and really listen to the words of this poem. Here we go. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry, and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. So don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, and then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, Carrie Cleveland, girlfriend, will live forever, baby, forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give. To yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. That's what you're doing, girlfriend. You are making people.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're making people smile. I am not going to stop talking about this interview. And I just want you to know that you will also be on iHeartRadio within the next 2 weeks as well. The audio will go there. We're everywhere now. We're on like 6 different platforms, so this show will be on all of them. All right? I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart again for honoring me. Keep me posted. I want to see a live, Heston, of her singing this week. You got
Yes.
it?
Check your email. I sent you the video.
Okay, I will check my email when I get home, and I'm expecting a live on Facebook. Share it to my page if you want, of your mom singing. Got it?
We're going live.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
And
right.
get the throat coat for Mom.
Thank you,
and let me
Jerry.
know.
Thank you so much.
You guys are amazing. Mwah. Everybody, share this video. All right, take us out, producer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound.
You said they could hear us
That's
better
exactly
on that.
how change
Yeah,
is found.
yeah.
Change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass.